Hey guys, what's up? So today we're filming a very exciting video because it is now November, so that means Sephora VIB sale and also my birthday. It's my birthday month. It's the 8th and I'll be 25. I'll probably shop the sale one last time like after my birthday, you know, to get some more goodies. So if you guys want to see what I got for this haul, let's go ahead and get started. I also got some stuff from Ulta that I'll throw in at the end just in case you only want to see the Sephora stuff. So the first thing that I got is from Natasha Denona, and this is the Metropolis palette. I decided to go ahead and splurge while I could save 20%. And this is really pretty, but honestly when I first saw it I was like, oh, I would not wear those colors just because it has a lot of greens. But then I swatched them and they're just so freaking creamy. The quality is unreal and it has a lot of beautiful like gold shades in here, which I love to wear gold, and this palette is just perfect for fall. Look at all the fall colors. But yeah, let me know if you guys have tried this palette already and what your thoughts are on it. Do you think it's worth the money? Do you not? But I'm really excited to try it out. And so for the next product, I got another palette. I feel like I bought a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but there's just so many good ones out right now. I got another one of the Mini Huda nude palette. So this one is the medium one, and I bought the light in my last haul. If you guys haven't seen that, I suggest you watching it because I picked up a lot of the newer things as well. But yeah, I really love this one. I used it in my last video, which was like a trying new makeup video. And so when I saw the medium one in store again, I couldn't help myself. I told you guys that I wanted to buy all three when I first went, and I ended up only getting this one, and now I couldn't help myself and I got this one. But I don't think I'm gonna get the deep one just because I don't need it, but I needed this one, so I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. So it has the same packaging as the light one, except it's in this like nude tan color, and here are the shades. They are so freaking beautiful. So why I justified me buying this is that there's more warm browns in this palette rather than the light one. It had only one brown, but it actually has a pink undertone. It doesn't look like it in the pan, but when you have it on the lid by itself, you could tell there's like some pinkiness to it. And so I wanted to get this one because obviously this one is a lot more warm. And look at those like deep browns. They're so freaking pretty, and the shimmers swatch like butter. Like her mini palettes are beautiful for the shimmers. And so yeah, I definitely had to pick that one up. And so speaking of Huda Beauty, I definitely had to get her brand new big palette. So this is the Mercury Retrograde palette, and look how beautiful the packaging is. Let me go ahead and open it. And so these are what the colors look like right here. This is a very, very different palette. It's not like a warm tone everyday palette like we've been seeing. It's very like cool tone almost and fairy-esque. It just looks so ethereal, and it also has different formulas in here. So there's pressed glitters, and then there's also just like some really foiled shades. I didn't even swatch this when I went in store. I literally just picked it up and bought it because I knew I wanted it after seeing pictures. So I haven't touched her yet, but I'm really excited to play with this. I'm going to be doing a full video and swatches on this, so I cannot wait. So the last thing I got for this round of the sale is from Hourglass. This is their lighting blush quad, and it's part of their Ghost collection. And I actually went to get this for my last haul, but they were out of stock, so they sold out. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait for the VIB sale so I could get 20% off anyways. But I actually don't own a lot from Hourglass. I tried their whole like $80 face palette last year, and I wasn't a big fan of their like ambient lighting powders, and so I was so happy when I saw that they came out with one just for blushes. I've just heard so many good things about this formula. I'll probably try it for the first time on camera so you guys could see what I think and if I think it's worth the money, because this baby was not cheap. I definitely need to try more from Hourglass though, just because they are a good brand. They're just a little pricey, and sometimes I feel like it's not worth it, you know. But I love their scattered light eyeshadows. That's actually another thing I would recommend you getting during the sale. And so yeah, that was everything that I got for this round of the sale. But I also got some things from Ulta that you could find at Sephora. So I got this for gratis actually. This is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation, and we got a little training on this, so she gave us this. I think the color is going to be a little light. It's in the color N20, but I have tried the Power Play concealer and I really like it. So hopefully I'll like this foundation, and maybe I'll use it as like a mixer to lighten up some foundations I already own. But it just comes in a squeezy bottle like this. Let me know if you guys have tried it and what your thoughts are on it. And then she also gave us a liquid eyeshadow in the color Ethereal, which is a pretty purple shade. And then I also got some MAC gratis that's really exciting that I wanted to show you guys. Now, you can't get MAC at Sephora in the US yet, but you can get it in Canada. So if you guys want to pick this up during the sale. So from the holiday collection, I got this opalescent powder in the color Shooting Star. And I love the packaging for this year. It's black and it just has like these colorful sparkles all over it. Usually I do love their packaging every year for holiday. And then this one is like a pastel-y kind of purple shade. It has imprints of stars on it. It's so freaking beautiful. I don't even want to swatch it because I don't want to mess it up. And then also from the collection, we got a lipstick. So this is the color Walk of Fame, and it has that same beautiful glittery packaging. And so this is what the color looks like. It's this beautiful burgundy shade, and it has stars imprinted on the lipstick as well. And these have glitter all throughout the lipstick, so it's not just on the top like some lipsticks. It goes throughout the whole formula. I did try this on, and it's a beautiful formula. Like, you can't feel the grittiness of the glitter or anything. It just goes on really smooth and creamy, and it's just a really beautiful kind of almost metallic shade. And usually metallic shades I'm not the biggest fan of. They look like, I don't know, I feel like I look like a space girl or something, but this one, it did it right. And it's like, I could see myself wearing this to a beautiful like holiday party. I don't know, it's so pretty. And then the next two things I wanted to show you guys are not holiday, they're just regular. And so we got a single eyeshadow in the color Tranial Wave, and it's a satin, and it's this beautiful like cobalt blue shade. And of course MAC just has a beautiful formula when it comes to shadows. Look how pigmented. I love, ooh, I can't wait to do a look with that. And the last thing I got is their new liner, which I'm so freaking excited about. I actually have their regular brush stroke liner on right now. It's their liquid, but this is a dual liner, so it's called Dare Black, and it is waterproof, I believe, yes. So on one side you get a roll-up liner, which looks like that, and then the other side is a liquid. And I can't wait to try this formula out. So this one does look like it's felt. It doesn't look like it has any brushes throughout it like the brush stroke liner. So hopefully it's not hard on the eyes. And so that was everything I picked up for this week. I did want to throw in some recommendations for the sale just in case you guys wanted to know some of my top picks. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you now. So starting with skincare. So one eye cream that I've really been loving this month is from Kiehl's. This is their creamy eye treatment with avocado. And this stuff is amazing. It really just keeps your eyes nice and hydrated. I also put it on my eyelid, so I literally put it all around my eye, and it stays put. It doesn't move around, and it just like soaks into your skin, but it also leaves like a layer on top. So whenever you put your concealer or powder on top, your eyes don't look dry. And so I've been loving that. And then also for moisturizer, I wanted to mention this to you guys. This is new from Philosophy. I showed it in my last haul. This is the Renewed Hope in a Jar water cream, and nothing has stirred me away from my Murad water gel in a very long time, but this has a crazy consistency. It literally looks like snow. It's like a hybrid between a gel and a regular moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and I've been using it every morning before my makeup, and it just feels like my skin feels nice and plump in the morning, and it hydrates nicely, but without like giving you the effect of like grease, because you guys know I have combination skin, so I don't want anything that's gonna make me greasy, and this stuff is amazing. And so I've just been really impressed with it. I haven't tried much from Philosophy, but this is amazing. Okay, so some more eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to recommend to you guys from Anastasia are these three right here. Now, I'm one of those crazy people that I feel like I have to buy every single release, which you guys don't have to. I'm not telling you to, but these three I cannot resist. So the Carly Bible palette I actually used in my last video as well, and I really like the quality of this. I just wish that this row right here didn't exist. I feel like I'm not going to get much use out of this one, but when you go into the more like metallic, chunkier shades right here, they're beautiful, and obviously her mattes are always good, and so I definitely recommend that during the sale. And then also the Jackie Aina palette. This one, oh my god, if you're a deeper complexion, it will look so beautiful on you. I love every metallic in this one for sure, but if you want some darker mattes, this one is a good one to go with. Last but not least, this is their Norvina collection volume 3 palette. I do have the first one, but I don't really gravitate towards that one at all. I've only used it a couple times since I bought it, and I bought it a while back. But this one, if you like to sit down and just play with makeup, this one is beautiful. It has amazing like fall shades in here, but they're also kind of bright, so it gives you like a more colorful look. The shimmers aren't my favorite, but they are pretty. But if you want some good colorful mattes, this is a great one to go with, and it's not too colorful either. It's more just like in between. It's in between, like I said, a warm and a bright colored palette, and if you like greens, it has some really pretty greens in there as well, and I've just been loving this. You guys were asking me all in my last haul video what was on my eyes, and it was this, and you guys wanted a tutorial, but I didn't film it, but I've just been loving this, and it's just really fun to play with. The last palette I'm going to mention is like the only holiday palette that really just kept my attention, and so this is the Hot Buttered Rum. This is a perfect one just to travel with because it is a smaller palette, but it just has these beautiful warm tones in here, great for every day, and it's a perfect formula, and it's only $25, so I already think it's a really good deal, and then if you get it during the sale, it's like mind-blowing. Okay guys, so I had to stop filming for a minute there because I had to go to work, but I have bangs now. What do you guys think? So I went ahead and pulled some more recommendations, and honestly I wanted to keep grabbing stuff, but I was like, okay, that's enough. I don't have to recommend my whole collection. So the next thing I wanted to recommend is from Tarte. These are the Tarte Chrome paint pots. I love these. If you haven't picked up any of the colors, I suggest you do during the sale to save some money. They also had a holiday set with some minis, which I also own. Another product worth picking up is from Cover FX. These are pretty pricey, so it's nice to save on them during the sale. And so these are the blushes, and then I also have the bronzer, which I really love this bronzer. I use it almost every single day. I switch between this one and another one that I'm going to talk about, but I love the matte side. That's the one that I use the most. I haven't really touched into the shimmer side, but I have this bronzer on today. It's probably worn off by now, but it's a perfect like neutral undertoned bronzer, which I love because sometimes they can get a little too orangey. And then obviously the blushes are amazing too. I've dabbled in the shimmers for these, but I do mainly like the mattes. I don't know, something about the mattes just blend into the skin like butter, and so I have the color Soft Peach and Warm Honey. So I brought it down to one highlighter to mention. This is from Jouer, and it's their Molten Glow highlight, and check out this packaging. It's so pretty, so sparkly, but it's a very light gold, but this blends like butter on the skin. It's so reflective. I already swatched it before because I had to redo this clip, but look at that. It's so wet and so beautiful, and so I have to make myself use other highlights. I want to use this every single day, but I'm like, no, you need to rotate your highlights. And so those were all my recommendations for the sale. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe as well, especially if you love hauls, because I do one on my channel every single week. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!